Hey guys, Sean here. Today we will be looking at how to beat Floowandereeze in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Floowandereeze is a strategy centered around normal and tribute summoning winged beast monsters and can end on boards with negates and multiple disruptions with relative ease. It also has access to powerful floodgates and hand traps such as Dimension Shifter and Barrier Statue of the Stormwinds, and can use them to great effect. Let's look at some cards that you can run to help you beat Floowandereeze. The absolute best card you can run to counter Floowandereeze is Artifact Lancia. Lancia prevents your opponent from banishing monsters for the turn, which renders many of the Floowandereeze monsters' effects useless. They won't be able to recur their level 1 monsters like Robina and Eglin, and it prevents M-Pen from using its battle phase disruption. It also stops cards like Snowell and Dreaming Town from flipping your monsters face down. Because Floowandereeze don't use the extra deck, they like to run cards like Pot of Extravagance and Pot of Prosperity, which are both hard countered by Lancia. Finally, Lancia stops Dimension Shifter, which is one of the most powerful cards they can run in the deck. Droll and Lockbird can be very strong at stopping your opponent's searches. If you use it after Robina searches for Eglin, Eglin won't be able to search or normal summon M-Pen. It also prevents M-Pen from searching for one of their very strong spell and traps. This will either end their turn entirely or make them have to waste more resources to continue their combo. Effect Veiler and Infinite Impermanence are great at stopping starters like Robina and neutralizing cards like M-Pen, Apex Avion, and the Barrier Statues. It is important to note that cards like Veiler and Droll cannot be activated under Dimension Shifter, so Impermanence is a very safe option to run. Finally, Ghost Ogre is good at stopping cards like Floowandereeze and the Magnificent Map, making it so that you can normal summon freely on your turn. For hand traps not to run, Max C and Nibiru are useless. Floowandereeze don't special summon monsters, and by the time they have 5 monsters on the field for Nibiru, they most likely have Avion to negate or Barrier Statue to stop it. Other cards you should run if your deck can use them are cards like There Can Only Be One and Summon Limit. These cards are very difficult for Floowandereeze to play around and might win you the match on their own. Back row removal like Cosmic Cyclone and Twin Twisters are amazing as they can be activated in the standby phase in order to get rid of cards like Dreaming Town. Running the Wind Kaiju Ghidorah is also an option to play through the Barrier Statue and to get rid of Apex Avion. So to summarise, if you know you're up against Floowandereeze, activate Lancia as soon as possible. Try to negate the Robina with Effect Veiler or Imperm, or try to droll their searches at the first opportunity. If you have the chance to destroy back row, try to do it during the standby phase to prevent your opponent from activating their cards in response. Setting up floodgates of your own is very strong against them and can often win you the game very easily. Once you have an understanding of the deck's strengths and weaknesses, it will be much easier to win against in the future. Thanks for watching. Let me know if there's another deck you'd like to know how to beat in the comments.